Oh my gosh, look what he did. Hey, what's going on? Syntell with the Intel here, and we are getting ready to watch episode 7 of For All Mankind. It's been tons of fun. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hey, if this is your first time kicking it with me, you can watch episodes 1 through 6, the link in the description below. So, without any further ado, yo, give me those thumbs up. Let's get started.
Syntell react.
A large specialized drill will be flown down autonomously from the Helio ship Phoenix. Once the well is established, its water could fuel the growth of a more robust colony on Mars. Long a dream of Helio's founder, Dev Is.
You know this is going to be disastrous.
New partners. Questions remain about how NASA will respond, as the Russians have excluded them from participating in the new venture.
They used them and dipped. I feel like they just threw $20 on the dresser and said, thanks for a good time. Yes, that knock.
Each other again.
We will.
No, yeah, not.
We will see each other again.
Yes.
They better finish that torture. They was like mid-torture when they grabbed him. Oh man, that's tough. I like her. I don't trust her. I still have some distrust for her because she initially kind of like sold America out. But the human element of it, right? You know, I'm not a savage. I'm not a beast. I feel things.
Check in rehab if you have to.
Damn. Wow. Damn. Make it public. Woo.
You're cutting me loose, aren't you? Just call him.
Yeah, the answer to that is yes, I am cutting you loose.
CO2 compressor and the drilled pressurization system. Copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Skip. Myself and Cosmonaut Castillo will be overseeing the drilling operation on the ridge. There is much to do to prepare, so let's work together.
Well said.
Oh man, I am here for all of this amazing disaster that's about to unfold.
Come on, PC. Come on. You can do it. Oh, a little further. I got a treat for you. Come on, PJ. Good boy. You want a little treat? Come on, make it to me. Yes. Good boy. Good boy.
You are losing your mind. It's better than talking to a volleyball, though.
Anyway, I thought you might like to see this.
Thanks.
See you around, Jimmy.
Is that enough to change the error in his future ways? I don't think so. Damn. You might want to put him in quarters now before you leave, because he gonna do something stupid. Slapping yourself ain't gonna do it on me. This dude, I don't even, ugh. I mean, he started the season off as a hero, and now look at him. I just can't. Just throw the whole dude away.
Again, brother.
Huh.
So, what do you think?
I thought they were gonna do something like try to blow up a rocket or something. I mean, that's still
I'm
terrible.
gonna have to figure out where to put this fucking thing.
I still don't trust that group. Conspiracy theorists or not. So she's about to go see her, huh? She's probably living a whole new life, though.
How many people will be able to make a life share because of what we're doing right now?
There's good pressure. We are ready to drill. Surface casing.
I feel like this isn't necessarily going to work. I'm hopeful, though.
Slips on me.
But that thing about potentially destroying another life form is very interesting.
Watch pressure window.
Watching.
Осторожно. Helios base, come in.
This dude is
Drill
spaced
housing
out.
pressure is rising. I need you to boost compressor speed to maximum this time. Watch pressure.
This dude, I swear. Wow, he's just clueless. He has no.
Get back and I'll see you.
Snap out of it, homie. Wow, you turned the comms off. Wow, he just threw his hands up and was like, I'm not dealing with it.
Alert Dr. Maikovsky. The shrapnel went into his stomach.
What did you do?
Wow. I didn't even hear who got hurt. I knew they were standing too close to that drill, though.
Secure the MSIF. Copy, Nick. You okay, Isabel? She needs to get to the med bay. Lexi, take one of her arms. Help me get her in half two, please. Let's go.
He's still high. I mean, this is so frustrating. Oh, we don't even know what the other effects are. Wow, they might have just they're causing an earthquake. Your daughter tried to warn you.
Everybody run! There's the airplane. It's closer.
Oh my gosh, look what he did. This still, I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed off. I kind of figured that there was going to be some drama, right? But I thought it was going to be like Soviets versus Helios kind of thing, that kind of beef, man. I wasn't expecting it to kind of like come from within. I mean, you're dealing with an addict, right? Oh my gosh, the opioid crisis is messing up my experience right now. It's not even real. And I'm over here all pissed off. Jesus, it's just, you know what it is? This episode is just people that I'm disappointed in. That's all I can do. I can't even begin to talk about how disappointed I am in Danny. But then again, I mean, we're talking about, disappointment for even characters such as Margot, right? Like another instance where it wasn't full-blown malicious intent with her trading secrets. She was trading with somebody who thought was a friend, who they could both help the cause of mankind by speeding up the process. But, it's still what it is. You can't sugarcoat the fact that you're giving away, government secrets. Regardless of what you think the intent is, and it just didn't bear fruit. It blew up in her face. She ends up getting caught by the Russians. She ends up messing up a relationship with somebody that she truly loved, adored, enjoyed working with, had a connection on a whole different level, put him in danger as a result of it, couldn't save his family. And now the person that she's kind of like weaned, kind of like bounced on her knee and brought her through the whole NASA process has discovered the fact that she's not who she says she is, or at least not completely. That's that. Can you imagine that? Like your hero, and you find out that, that they're horrible, not horrible people, but have done horrible things. There's an old saying they always say, like, never meet your heroes, right? Because they'll just end up disappointing you. Margot isn't the bad guy. I said that earlier, but the thing is that she is the antagonist, right? She is something that our good guy, our protagonist, who now our protagonist seems to be. It's an interesting swap, right? Because we get to see her number two, and Alita try to be the good guy. She's worked so hard in order to get all of this stuff to work and to just have it stolen, right? Of course she's gonna be upset and want to get down to the bottom of it, and then also, like fix the leak, right? So that's her motivation, and you get it. But we've grown so much to love some of these characters, especially Margot, from her early beginnings to where she is now. So unlike other people who I just want to throw the whole person away, I don't want to just throw Margot away, but golly, it's just painful to watch. And we saw another character, well, two characters who we've grown up with, and that's the president and the first husband. And I feel bad for him. He does bring up a really good point. He's like, yo, all these people had to make these sacrifices in order for you to get here. And he's like, I just had a moment of weakness. You know, I've been by the book precise, but you know, shit, I'm a human being and I want to be loved. You know, a lot of this is just dealing with I just want to be loved. That's like the big through line. It's always a through line for most projects, but the things you were willing to do and sacrifice for the sake of love. And we see it even more so in Danny Stevens, who's just struggling, who fell in love with a woman who took advantage of a moment, regretted it, and now he can't separate the two. Somebody's dealing with daddy issues because he's not there, and then the father figure that you had before is not, you know, is not the substitution that you need. All this, the high pressure situation of being off world, and then add drugs to the mix, and we just watching this just crumble. And I don't like Danny. I mean, I haven't had a chance to really grow up with him on the same level as I had with Margot because he was a child and we wasn't really. So I'm not as emotionally invested in Danny. So Danny can kick rocks. But the thing is that they've done a really brilliant job of how they brought Danny in, because he was this hero in the beginning, right? When they were in the hotel in space and things went wrong. So it kind of set the tone. It was like, yo, this hero gene that's in him, that's in his mom, that's in his dad, it's in him. But between the jealousy and the drugs, he can't shake it. And now look what he's done. Then to make matters even worse, his I'm sorry, not him, but Ed's daughter warned him. It's like, listen, you know, there's a process that we do in order to verify this life, and you just going in head first, trying to get the goods, trying to rob the planet of its resources without realizing what the consequences of that could be. And in our heads, we're thinking the consequences are going to be that of destroying some life form, right? Who knows? Wiping out a civilization of microorganisms or whatever it is. And that doesn't seem like a big thing, but when you start going into the depths of sentience and what is life and the purpose and all that other stuff, it can really have some heavy consequences. So it's not like, you know, you may not be thinking on the same level as killing another person because it's a single-celled organism or whatever it is, but who are we to decide what sentience is, right? What is important life form to save and what isn't. And they lead us down this path with that thought process, right? But then what we end up getting is another retort from the planet itself, and that is the explosion ends up knocking something loose, and who knows, maybe it's some kind of, I don't know, Martian geyser that's happening or whatever, or volcano, or maybe it's just a landslide. We don't really know exactly what it is that's going on. But they said something earlier that's really key to me, and they said that the water that's underneath, when it hits the surface, it ends up boiling, right? So that could be just a boiling ash cloud of water vapor, right? I mean, I don't know. We don't know exactly what it is, but more than likely, if you got caught up in it, it's going to be a wrap for you. There were some really good technical things that they did regarding some of the directing and the writing, and that is the pressure scene when Danny is not paying attention to the communications and the drilling device is malfunctioning, and they kept saying over and over again, the pressure's building, and you get a chance to see the pressure building inside of Danny so much to the point that he just turns it off. I thought that was kind of cool. It made me hate him more, but from a cinematic standpoint of storytelling, I thought that was really good. We know we're still making mistakes out of emotion, and then, you know, our president is no different. Ellen has gone back to her ex to ask some questions, which is just crazy. I mean, I know she feels some kind of way, but you know, you're the president and there's things have to be done a certain kind of way. You don't know how loyal she is. Years have passed. You don't know if she's still angry. She could be bitter. She could have kids. She could be married. You have no idea. You're just walking into an unknown situation in the middle of some craziness going on in your presidency regarding, you know, infidelity. Like you're not thinking, you know, what are you doing? But everybody's making these choices of the heart, and it's just having these catastrophic effect on everybody else. Really good episode. Wasn't as action heavy as some of the previous ones, but you know, it's really good with some solid character development and just, you know, building pressure for us as the viewers regarding this. It's been tons of fun. Hey, if this is your first time checking this out with me, you can catch up both below with episodes 1 through 6, since I think we're on episode 7 right now. This has been tons of fun. If you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscription button. And of course, give me that thumbs up, because yo, that's how the people know you're digging what I'm giving you. So with that being said, for all mankind, we out of here. Peace out.